Good morning. A little while ago, I sat down at the computer and finished a list for 50 projects I'd like to get done in 2015. It's something I'd been thinking about for several weeks, but didn't know if I wanted to commit to doing it. But today I decided I would. So one of the things on my list is to do a whole house tidy. And that's a big job. But what I thought I'd do for you today is take you on that journey with me. And I'm up here in the attic, and I'm going to simply take you on a quick tour through the house from the top to the bottom, and we'll look at the before and after, Lord willing, someday, of the whole house tidy. So hang on. We're going to be going up and down stairs and turning, and hope you won't get sick watching this. Here's the attic. I have done a tidy in the attic in the past years. You can see I have egg cartons because I need those usually when I sell eggs. I have some furniture up here, and that's a lot of my sewing things, which is probably half of what it used to be. I have some clothes and things. Over here are household items. For example, there's some suitcases, and there's also like my big cooker for the turkey. I store that up here. There are boxes for the screens. Over here are some games that I've kept from with the kids, and even this box. I think it's okay to store it up here, but I'm going to take a look at everything. Those are the milk filters that, of course, I buy in quantity, and it'll take me several years to use those all up. Okay, so hang on. We're going down the attic stairs. So I went through the house just a few minutes ago and turned on all the lights and opened all the doors. Well, to my things. All right. The screens were taken out in the fall and never got put up into the attic. On the one hand, it doesn't matter, but on the other hand, it would be nice to get those taken care of. All right, we call this the brown room. Sarah painted this brown. So it's kind of dark in here, but right now it's my sewing room. And you can see that there are some things in here that need tidying. I've kind of accumulated stuff up here, and I don't really like that, and I would appreciate having it gone. This is our current guest room. My mom stayed up here a little while ago. And this room will be easy to tidy because you can see there's just not a lot of things in there. So that will be a quick one, but it'll still take time. In the upstairs hallway, I have this big, wonderful bookshelf that my husband made, and that won't be a real hard tidy either because there's just some things that have accumulated that need to be put somewhere. Most of the books will stay. This is the blue room. It has accumulated stuff. Again, it just needs to be taken care of. That's where my soap is drying. So, all right. Mostly I need to find good storage units or places. This is our master bedroom, and my drawers are kind of full and need to get tidied. Underneath the dresser and underneath the bed are old photographs from when we used to take paper photos. The closet, I hesitate to even show it to you. Most of the clothes in here are mine. My husband has very little space in the closet. But it needs to get downsized and tidied. And again, I have downsized, but I need to keep going further. All right, it is it's sort of a beautiful day in Ohio to me. Maybe I think every day is beautiful. We are getting a little sleet, so nothing like being inside in a warm, cozy house on a cold January Ohio day. Other than maybe it might be even nicer to be in a 100% tidied house. We're going downstairs. When you come down the stairs, you enter the kitchen, and this will be the biggest, well, maybe the second biggest or biggest job of tidying. I've gone through some shelves in the pantry closet in the past, but the drawers need cleaning and tidying. They're kind of full. Under the sink gets tidied every once in a while, but it of course needs tidied again. And this closet I use all the time, except for the top shelves are so high I have to get a chair to get to them. And again, I don't use all those cookbooks, so I need to downsize. And this closet is where I'm going to actually start today, because there are things in there that I just do not use and I'm finally ready to say goodbye to. So I'm excited to actually be getting started on that pretty soon. This is like an office slash bedroom. Most of the things in here are my husband's, and so I won't be touching them. See, like that credenza, or whatever you call that thing, has mostly his stuff in it, if not all his things, so that's why the drawers are closed. And it's all fine, and he stays quite organized and tidy. And again, there's filing cabinets and desk drawers and another filing cabinet, and again, those things stay pretty tidy. The one thing that I will work on is that little shelf, because most of that is mine. Well, I could say it's ours, but most of it I've accumulated different papers. All right, the next is the bathroom. Okay, we keep some extra clothes in here. I always put my clothes down there that I'm gonna wear again. Like I grab them and put them on before I go out to do chores or something. That all needs taken care of. I'm going through menopause, so don't really need that stuff anymore. And that, again, there's just some things I could get rid of and tidy. I need to turn some of my old towels into dish towels or rags. So just some simple small jobs that, because I've made a list and decided to commit some time to accomplishing these projects, they'll probably get done. This is the room that really, in some ways, motivates me to go ahead and tidy the whole house, because I know that when there's not an overabundance of things in a room and things are mostly where you want them to be, it's a peaceful room to be in, and it's easy to keep clean. Now, this room is a real quick, easy downsize slash tidy once I take care of that shelf. And even the top here is just because things have accumulated because of the grandbaby. And she's a wonderful grandbaby, and I love her, and I want her to have some toys here, but I don't really want them just sitting on the top of my bookshelf like that. All right, the basement will be either the biggest or the second biggest after the kitchen job to tidy time-wise. And I have worked on this a little bit as well, but it's just something that I need to finish. And I'll be so excited to do it. And most of that needs work is with regard to some of my old canning. Okay, and all of these different paints that we have kept because that's what's up on the walls upstairs. I'll have to look at that, and maybe there are some things that I can go ahead and get rid of when the environmental day comes in the spring, where they will take paints and different things. So these are my buckets for when I buy in quantity. And here's another shelf of canned goods. Now, this is where I really need to get to work, and this is where I started once tidying. See, this is wonderful, well, used once upon a time, wonderful peach jam. But it was actually in December 2013 that we began to quit eating sugar. And so the wonderful peach jam that we made that summer, we did not eat. So it's kind of a bummer, but you know, if it's bad for you, it's bad for you, and I'll end up just throwing it away. Now see, even though that one right there says strawberry and it's all fruit, so it was made with grape juice concentrate. So I don't know, I could think about whether or not I want to eat that or not, but well, I probably won't now because it's getting kind of old. But anyway, that is the majority of the work downstairs, is to empty those jars and wash those jars, and I will certainly get my exercise that day, getting up and down the steps. All right, well, I'm gonna go back upstairs. My husband made these wonderful sturdy stairs. It was one of the first things he did when we moved into this old house. You might have noticed that this house has like one closet. It is a house that was built probably around the middle 1800s, and my husband has done a lot of wonderful work and repairs on this house, and I enjoy living here very much. We may downsize regardless, and that'll be fine too. Wherever I am, it'll be fine. But right now, I'm going to get to work on that one closet. Thanks for watching, and I hope you think about tidying your house and downsizing, and just maybe getting rid of some of those things that you don't need, and lighten your spirit and lighten your life. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.